right, so looking at our problems that we've got here, I have a system of equations here. This system of equations has two lines, and they're both written in slope-intercept form. So I need to figure out how many solutions does it have. Does it have one solution, no solutions, or infinite solutions? So I can see from my slope-intercept form that I have some things that are the same and some things that are different. I can see that my slopes are the same. I can also see that my y-intercepts are different. One of them is -5, one of them is -10. So if I think back to what I just did, when I had two parallel lines, two lines with the same slope, I know that that's going to have no solution. So this system has no solution. And it has no solution because two lines that have the same slope are parallel. If they have different y-intercepts. Parallel lines never cross. So this has no solution. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our next one. I can see that our next system of equations has two equations, and I'm seeing that both of these are the same. It's got the same slope and the same y-intercept. So if they're both the same, that means they're going to be the same line, which means that all of a sudden I've got this graph over here on the right, and that graph over there on the right has an infinite number of solutions. So I'm going to say that this system has infinite solutions. Now, this one has infinite solutions because lines with the same slope and y-intercept are coincident. Coincident lines share all points. So coincident lines share all points. So coincident means those lines are one on top of the other. So just like in our picture there, we've got two arrows that barely overlap. So these are coincident lines that have an infinite number of solutions. So our last system of equations then, we need to figure out, does this one have one solution, no solution, or infinite solutions? So the first thing that I'm going to look at on all of these, I'm going to look at the slope first. Because if that slope is different, then that means that those are not parallel lines, that those lines are eventually going to intersect somewhere. So I see that one of these has a slope of 3, one has a slope of 4, which means that this system has one solution. This has one solution because the lines are at different slopes. Which means they intersect somewhere.